President Trump retweeted this outrageous doctored video of him on stage with Bloomberg, or as he famously calls him, Mini Mike. Watch.
What's your name?
Name.
Now.
Oh, my. Well, President Trump does not hold back when it comes to how he feels about Mike Bloomberg and his 5'8" stature. Does memes like this, do they tell us anything about the Trump campaign? Are they nervous that Bloomberg and the other candidates, could possibly take a win? Maybe he sees a former New York City mayor as a real threat. To weigh in, let's ask our A-plus panel for the day, radio talk show host Simon Conway and former communications advisor to Barack Obama, Spencer Critchley. Spencer, let's start with you. So President Trump has really been going after Mike Bloomberg. Do you think that he sees him as a threat? Because he said he's more nervous about Bernie Sanders winning. What do you think?
I think he absolutely sees him as a threat. By the way, I was a communications advisor to Obama for America. I don't want to overstate my importance to former President Obama personally. There's this German concept of the doppelganger, which is your ghostly double. In this case, Bloomberg is Trump's doppelganger, you might say, except it's really the reverse because Trump is the one who isn't real. Bloomberg is a real self-made billionaire, and Trump is the pretend phony version of that, has been his entire life. I think Bloomberg terrifies him.
Simon?
Yes, I don't think he's particularly scared of Mike Bloomberg. In fact, after the debate the other night, the circular firing squad that they put out there, I don't think he's too scared about any of them. There's a huge difference between what Bloomberg is doing and what Trump did 4 years ago. Bloomberg's paying to be on TV. Trump never had to because he's been playing the media for all that time. Ever since he came down the escalator, he's been playing the media, and the media have been falling for it every single time. You guys, every other TV station, radio station like mine, we talk about what it is he wants us to talk about. That's why he retweeted that.
Well, his TV presence also goes back to the 70s. So people have known Donald Trump a very long time, whether it's The Apprentice or it's the real estate guy, whatever it might be. And Bloomberg is trying to introduce himself to the whole country. And he is a billionaire. And Spencer, as you were talking about, a billionaire, nobody would argue with that. Let's take a look at something he brought up. He now has as a campaign ad. Let's take a look.
I'm the only one here that I think that's ever started a business. Is that fair? Okay.
All right. So, Spencer, some people are saying that that's unfair because it was doctored. It was notable the other day. It obviously wasn't 20, 30 seconds, but it was like 7 or 8 seconds. He really is a business guy. But here's a question for you. Is he a Democrat?
Yeah, I think actually he represents a kind of convergence that happened around the 1990s between moderate Democrats and moderate Republicans, where they met kind of in the middle. Both sides are essentially in favor of small L liberal democracy and regulated free markets.
But they haven't had a candidate since then, Spencer, just very quickly. Bill Clinton was that guy, the pro-business Democrat. But since then, that party is nowhere near there.
That's not true. Barack Obama was in the same mold. I think he was the last one, and now we're last one for now anyway. Although Hillary Clinton, actually, let me correct myself, is also in that mold. I think I completely agree with what Simon just said about Trump's mastery at manipulating the media. And I think this gets to that, too. It's really the difference between Enlightenment thinking, which is based on reason, and counter-Enlightenment thinking, which is based on faith and tradition. And I think Trump, that's a little bit academic sounding, I know, but Trump understands that in our modern age, there's a large number of people who aren't that interested in facts and logic. They're much more interested in things like faith, tradition, and emotion. So he communicates in symbols and repetition, not facts and logic. And he knows how to provoke the media into covering him because it's driven by emotion.
Simon, you brought up a good point. You said that Bloomberg, he's paying for all these ads. And we saw him on the debate the other night. And, he is getting creative with his ads when he just did that one that we showed. Do you think he actually has a chance? Because we saw how he did on the debate stage.
Yeah, I actually said on my own show yesterday that he has a real chance because even though he was absolutely destroyed by the other candidates on that debate stage, it simply won't matter because before Super Tuesday, he's going to drop another 50 million, 100 million, and people will forget. The ad that he did this morning, which, by the way, NBC is losing their minds over, is actually brilliant.
It is.
Still an ad. It's still an ad.
I agree with Simon. I agree with Simon again.
And the media reporting it.
I love that you guys are agreeing. So stick with us. We'll have the two of you, Spencer and Simon, coming up in a little bit. And coming up, President Trump has a new intelligence director. We've got the details after this.